Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to talk all about chemical peels. If you need them, when you need them, what kind you need them, from a esthetician's expert opinion. All right, before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, so chemical peels can be very confusing. As you know, I have a skin studio called Skin by Elle in Colorado. The information is below if you ever want to book with me, and we can get that set up. I obviously come from more of a holistic point of view when we talk about chemical peels. So everything I do in my skin studio is done on a natural, skin soothing, skin helping, and skin protective way. So the peels that I do in my studio are very gentle and they are yet very effective. And I have 3 different types of peels that I do. Peels can come in a wide variety of different types. Many of the more aggressive peels need to be done in a cosmetic dermatologist's office or a dermatologist's office or done by a master esthetician. And that is only done per state, so it depends. It's always good if you're really considering these deep peels to ask questions, okay? Make sure that the dermatologist is board certified. Make sure you ask questions about other types of alternative trainings that they have had. Just do your research because chemical peels can cause quite a bit of damage if they are not done appropriately. I've talked about this in a video I did a little while ago while people are doing at-home peels, which I do not recommend. No matter how gentle the peel is, if it's medical grade or it can only be achieved or accessed by a professional, it needs to be done by a professional in a professional setting. Peels need to be done in a very hygienic and clean way. The technician needs to have a lot of experience. And again, no matter how gentle these peels are, they need to have a lot of experience, a lot of training. It's very important. A lot of people love peels because it can help with the appearance of pore size. It can help with kind of oil control. It absolutely can help with hyperpigmentation, all sorts of it, melasma, sunspots, liver spots, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is from acne. It can help with scarring in some ways. It can also help with overall anti-aging, make wrinkles less deep, fine lines less deep. Overall skin texture can be really helped with chemical peels. There are a lot of benefits to chemical peels. Now, again, as I said, I do them very gently. So for my story today is I'm talking about the ones that I find are effective for the skin, but that are safe for the skin, okay? I am not one, you will not hear me subscribe to TCA peels that are 35%, 100% VI peels. I mean, things that make you really peel the skin where like your skin is sloughing off for the next week or so. To me, you're damaging the skin. And in my philosophy, we do not want to damage the skin to that extent because there's 2 schools of thoughts. Many people will argue with me that it is a great thing to do because it it stimulates collagen and it produces new, skin texture and all of those things. I think damaging the skin to any point that your skin starts to really aggressively slough off, you now have damaged the barrier and there is a significant risk for infection, really bad hyperpigmentation that can come from it, and a whole host of problems. So if you're considering a deep chemical peel, please talk to a professional, one that really knows what they're doing. The peels I'm going to talk about today are ones obviously that I provide in my service studio, but ones you can find all over the place, special estheticians like me, and they are very effective, but they also are done in a much more gentler way. I know a lot of us are nervous about chemical peels, and there is some right for you to be nervous because we are sloughing off dead skin cells, and some of them can go too deep, okay? So hopefully that drives that home, that a professional needs to be doing them. Please do not take these TikTok things and things on the internet you see that you should be doing peels at home. It's just not safe, okay? We're done in a very sterile environment, very closely watched, talk about home care, aftercare, etc. All right, so let's start with the peels that I recommend. So I actually use a whole host of Lemieux peels, okay? These peels are self-neutralizing, so you don't have to have any neutralizing agent in them. My favorite peel to use for hyperpigmentation is the M30 by Lemieux, and this is Mandelic acid and Arbutin. It's a peel solution, they call it. And basically what Arbutin is, it's a melanocyte inhibitor, and it is, which means that it basically inhibits pigmentation formulation on the skin. And then also Arbutin is a safer alternative to hydroquinone. And they also have in here Mandelic. And Mandelic is amazing because it's a larger molecule, so it doesn't go as deep, so it's a little bit more gentle, but it's great for acne and hyperpigmentation. This is one of my absolute favorites, and again, coming up on a hyperpigmentation video coming to you very, very soon. Of course, I do have it in a lesser strength, which is for my more sensitive skin types, but still want an effective peel. These peels that I'm talking about, you will never get sloughing off of the skin. You might get just a touch flaking, but nothing that you have to worry about. There's no downtime or anything like that. None of these peels have downtime, okay? I also love a good peel, and you can actually find these peels with, you can go to your esthetician and you can say, hey, do you have a Mandelic and Arbutin peel at your place? And they can tell you if they do or not. This is one of my favorite ones. This is the GSA 25, the glycolic, salicylic, and azelaic acid peel solution. This is a great one that I love to use for all of my acne clients. This will also help with fine lines. All of these are all anti-aging. They will help with the appearance of fine lines, but this one is definitely more for, acne. This is definitely to clear pores out, blackheads, help reduce pore size, the appearance of pore size. It also has an ability to really help with skin texture. So say you have kind of some uneven skin texture, that will really, really help. So you're gonna be looking for a peel that has glycolic, salicylic, lactic. Those are gonna be your key words that you want if that is your skin type or skin concern. And also azelaic acid in here is perfect for rosacea. So I have quite a few rosacea clients. I use that one if she has acne, or I'll use the azelaic Mandelic. So we have azelaic, I know this can be very confusing, so bear with me here. We have the azelaic for any kind of acne, fine lines, like we said, pore size, oil control, but then we also have Mandelic in here, great for the hyperpigmentation, and is a lot gentler. And then we also have lactic acid in here, again, another resurfacer, which is a gentle resurfacer to help again with any acne or skin texture or anything like that. So if you are a rosacea sufferer, ask if they have one that has azelaic, Mandelic, and lactic in it. And I know that a lot of rosacea sufferers suffer from hyperpigmentation as well, so that one that is safe for you to use. Now the protocol usually with these types of peels are going to be, you can use them every 2 to 4 weeks. So I usually have all of my clients that do these peels on a routine. They come in every 2 to 3 weeks, usually during the winter, and they come in every 2 to 3 weeks for a series of about 6 of them. It just depends on their results and how well they take care of their skin at home and all of those things. But usually peels should be done in a series between 4 to 6 of them. Now, this is another peel that you guys can do. Oh wait, I don't have it. So I just ran out of my TCA 10% peel. I have it actually coming in the mail soon. The reason why I only use TCA 10% is because, again, like I said, I don't believe in higher TCA peels. This is not for me in my skincare practice. But TCA 10% peel is perfect for my amazing clients that have hyperpigmentation in all forms. So your melasma, your liver spots, your sunspots, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, things of that nature. So if you're looking for something to really target in on that, you can also ask your clinician if they have a TCA peel that is at 10%. And the same rules apply basically every 2 to 4 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and then there's series between 4 and 6. Now, I'll leave you with one of my absolute favorites, and it's specific to Osmosis practitioners, and it is their Infusion treatments. This is a really high dose of retinaldehyde, which is a vitamin A. This can be done with a patented nano micro needling tool that Osmosis uses. It's very different than a current micro needling tool. It doesn't go as deep and is specifically formulated for this, but it doesn't have to be. This is definitely an effective peel. You will get just a touch of that kind of peeling a little bit on the skin, but it is so beautiful for overall anti-aging. Really anything. This high dose of vitamin A is one of the most effective peels that I have ever seen in a holistic way. So there's nothing toxic. It's not damaging the skin. You know, Dr. Bennett Osmosis would not let anything damage the skin. So if you are more of a purist, I would try to find an Osmosis representative that does their infusion of retinaldehyde, their treatments, whether with the pen or without. They're both great, great, beautiful infusion treatments. So these are the peels that I would recommend for each and every one of you that are thinking about peels, that are interested in peels. They can be very, very, very effective when they're done safe and in a very safe and controlled setting. So if you guys have any more questions in the comment section, I will try to get to all of them. But again, just so you know, I come at this from a very different point of view. I come at this with a much more gentler hand, but still these are effective. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.